The library that we're going to discuss today is Android Material Dialog. Earlier, we have already covered Chrome-like tab switcher by the same author, Michael Rapp, and I found another interesting library that you can use. So if you're bored of the same dialogues or the same mundane dialogues that Android provides, you can use this library. I really like the material design which has been implemented in this library, and it allows you to make such awesome dialogues. And going by the current trends wherein you need different types of dialogues depending on your requirement, I think this library comes very handy when it comes to using the best UI possible, right? Now, what I'm going to do is, in fact, what I've already done is I have downloaded the sample which is provided here, clone or download. I downloaded the sample and let me show you the demo for that sample. So here's the demo. As you can see, there are a couple of examples here. I will click on show example single choice dialog, and I have these three checkboxes that I can click on. Then we have custom content dialog, and as you can see, the look and feel of the dialogues is very different than a general normal Android dialog, and that's what this library does. It allows you to use these dialogues and make your app look cooler, right? uh, in this particular app, you can also choose to show the dialogue icon or not. You have these preferences, and this app has been prepared so that you can actually learn how you can utilize this library, right? You can also change the theme of the entire app. So if I click on dark, then you can see that the theme has changed, and this all you get if you use the library that we are discussing right now. Right now, let's go to Android Studio and discuss what did I do with this library, and then I'll show you the demo with what I did with this. So here is what I did with the library. I created two buttons, custom material and wizard dialog, and these two dialogues will create two different dialogues. Here are the definitions of the buttons, and then like any normal button, I set a click on or set on click listener on this. And then finally, this is the library that you have to start using. Let me show you the build.gradle. This is the library that you have to mention here, right? And once you mention this, you will be able to use the classes from this library. So the author has used material dialog.builder. If you pay attention, you can see that this is very similar to any normal alert dialog implementation in Android. So the author has made sure that the implementation is very similar to whatever you already know. It's just that the names have been changed, which is quite obvious, right? So here there's a view that has been set, and since set custom title, this library comes with different messages that you can utilize: set positive button, set negative button, and finally you create the dialog and show it, right? So this was about the normal dialog, and this is another dialog which is wizard dialog. So wizard dialog is nothing but this, wherein you have let me show this to you. This is the wizard dialog, right? So it allows you to create tabs here. You'll be using fragments here, and these tabs, as you click on next or previous, you can go through these different tabs, and it basically allows you to conduct any kind of process, linear process in your app. It could be registration, it could be introduction to your app, or anything else, right? There are a couple of fragments that I've used in this wizard. So these are the title that you can provide through this method, and then the fragment class is provided here. The fragments are very simple. Like any fragment, you have on create view inside it, and then I've provided a layout here which is dialog fragment 1. If I were to show this to you, then it's basically just a simple text view. And now let me show you. So like we have already discussed what all methods are there. You can of course explore more methods. You can go to the library here, and then there are more methods that are available. And then you have facilities like specifying scrollable areas. Like if you have a dialog which has more text than can appear on one screen, then you can add scrolling into it. You can also have themes. If you remember, I use themes, so you can also change theme during runtime. You can also use animations, like in this case they have used. As you can see, the way this dialog appears and then diminishes, sorry, it vanishes, right? So this all animation is possible using the this library, and you can download this library for the sample code from here, and then you will be able to run the same app that I showed you the first time, right? Now I'm going to show you what happened when I use this library in a demo. As you can see, there are two buttons here. The first one is custom material. If I click on this, then there's a custom dialog which appears. I'll click on cancel, and then some random text appears which I had put in my code. Another one is important one, which is wizard dialog. I really like this one because it allows you to have custom layouts in your dialog. So as you can see, there is this background, and I've inserted this background using a layout, and then if I click on next, then step 2 can be represented here, and then step 3 can be represented here, right? So this is how this library is working, and you can use this for your registration, for introduction, like I said earlier. That's it. That's about this library. Do let me know if you have any questions, and do subscribe to the channel. It encourages me to make more such videos. Take care. Bye bye.